What's good, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. I'm here with my partner Reoz, bringing you guys some NFL player props over here on Monday. Got Monday night action, not one game, but two games over here for the Monday night slate. 7:15 Eastern time is the kickoff for the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Should be a good game. Then we got my Pittsburgh Steelers going at the Cleveland Browns, a nice division rival game. To sum up Monday night, it's nice to have two games. I know some people don't like it, but as a content creator, it's nice to have two games. And of course, we're back here on PrizePicks. We're going to be giving you two player props over here. You can punch in for 3x. If you want to go all the way up to 25x, you can. You don't also have to only do football. You can mix and match sports over here on PrizePicks. When you do go ahead and sign up for the first time, they're going to match your first deposit all the way up to $100, dollar for dollar. Use promo code UPSTATE again when you do go ahead and sign up. It helps us out a ton. If you want to help us out a little bit further, we do have a Patreon for $15 a month, and Riaz will tell you about that.
Patreon is the best place to support us further and get more plays from us. We've had a really great season so far. Thursday night was unbelievable. The Sunday main slate was pretty good to us. If you paired up our players the way that we did, you definitely walked away with some money. So, like Dale said, $15 a month. It's going to be linked in the description below. You can also find it at patreon.com/upstate.
And we actually have two plays in the first game. Nothing for the Browns and Steelers game. You'll find some action for that over on the Patreon. For the video circumstance, we're going to give you guys our two favorite players on the board. And I have one projection that I really like over here in receiving yards. That's going to be Hayden Hurst at 28.5 receiving yards. I really like the way he looked against Atlanta. A game that really didn't seem to open up for Bryce Young at all. Didn't really seem to throw the ball down the field too much. Only put up 10 points as an offense. But Atlanta's got a sneaky good defense, in my opinion. I think they'll be strong as the year goes on. But now they get the Saints. A game that maybe has shootout potential here. I do like the way New Orleans plays, and I do think that Carolina here on primetime definitely can find a way to get Hayden Hurst involved. He did lead the team in targets last game against the Falcons for 7 targets, caught 5 of them for 41 yards, and got Bryce Young's first NFL touchdown. So him in Cincinnati last year really stayed consistent around this line. 28.5 was like a really solid line for him. He kind of hovered around this total last year, but I think as a rookie quarterback, they tend to lean on their tight ends a little bit more. Nice little safety blanket. The routes that they run are not downfield too much, especially not Hayden Hurst. He's a really underneath kind of guy. I think it's going to be a good opportunity here for Bryce Young to get some momentum going and get Hayden Hurst involved.
Definitely love this play. I think you definitely summed it up really great. The fact that he's a rookie quarterback, they always do tend to rely on their running backs and tight ends in pressure situations. I know the Saints are going to throw a lot of pressure at him, really make him get out of the pocket, make him feel uncomfortable. So Hurst is definitely going to be a guy he is going to be looking at a lot in this game. So, like Dale said, we got two picks in this same game, and I'm going to jump over to the other side with Jamal Williams in the rushing yards. Looking at his projection at 55.5, I'm going to go the more here. We saw the first game against the Tennessee Titans, and like I said, in my predictions for the main slate, Tennessee really locks down the running backs, and that's what they did to him. He only had 45 yards rushing. He's carried the ball 18 times, the most on the team with carries. Next to him had 3 or 4, so he's definitely the main guy. They're not taking any chances. This New Orleans team is definitely trying to compete to make it to the playoffs, and Williams is going to be the guy. He played 75% of snaps. They brought him in for a reason with Kamara being suspended for 3 or 4 games. So they're not going to look for the rookie running back. They're not going to look for anybody else. We saw what happened to this Carolina defense week 1 with Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. They just absolutely ate him up on the ground, and that's exactly what they're going to do here. This projection is at a really great spot for him. So I don't want to overthink it here. I want to go with touches. I want to go against a defense who struggles against the ground. So give me Jamal Williams more than 55.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, I think you just look at volume here. 18 to 20 carries projected here seems like a fair assumption. And 55.5 yards seems a little bit too low for a guy getting that type of volume, and a guy that has explosive play capability as well. 144 against Chicago last year. We saw some other big games as the year went on when in his time in Detroit as well. So for him to open up the pass game for Derek Carr in New Orleans, I think it's going to be a very key point of the offense to get him going. I really like the more there, and that's going to be our two player props. Like I said, if you're looking for some more player props for the Cleveland Brown and Steelers game, be sure to go check out the Patreon. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on this video. We're dropping NFL content for all sorts of different slates. As the NBA goes inches closer, we're going to be doing NBA videos every single day. If you're new here, like I said, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell notification, and drop a comment down below on which player props you're choosing on tonight's board. Catch you next time. Peace out.